Doing? This is Hala Pablo. Thank you for tuning in. Let's look at Bitcoin now. So it's still a bit inconclusive what sort of range we're dealing with here. I am inclined to call this a distribution, but something that is making me hesitant is the narrowing of the spread here in the latter part of this range here. Normally for distributions, the spread would be increasing. We'd have much more of a bounce in here from, resistance to support, the trend lines, support and resistance. But we have a very, very straight kind of lateral consolidation, this small channel, this lateral channel right here as the price consolidates along this is actually the 0.5 Fibonacci, which is trading range midpoint. And as you see here, we have very low supply and demand, very low supply and demand in both the vertical bar volume and in the Weiss wave down here. Now, in the first part of this range, we had tremendous buy orders and buy power here, but then in the latter half, after we've come down from this upthrust here, we've seen supply take over. So we've seen predominance of supply, and indeed we've seen increased supply on the downward here. See this Elliott wave going down. So we had correlation with, it's basically divergence. When you have the supply volume going up but the price action going down, that is confirmation of a legit bearish move. And then here we see that it bounced off of trading range support, and it's come up to midpoint here where we've hugged midpoint for a little bit. We came back down, bounced off trend resistance, and came right back up into the range, mid-range, perfectly into mid-range again, where we are currently hugging the 0.5 Fibonacci on both low supply and demand. We had a demand test here, as you can see here. Let me get rid of some of this here. Okay. So you want to look for anomalies now in the volume, because that's getting to where the rubber meets the road in this trading range, because at some point it's going to reach if we continue riding this 0.5 TRM trading range midpoint, we're going to reach the confluence of that symmetrical triangle, and then it's either up or down from there. What we want to try to do is forecast whether we're going up or we're going down, and that's the whole reason we do these Wyckoff schematics. So here we see above average demand. Okay, see above average demand here, and then we look at the result. Yeah, we did have some correlating price action, but the wicks were very big. In fact, the upper shadow is larger than the candle body. Now I have this on the 30-minute, and this harkens to bear power here, obviously. But then we had sort of like the same thing in the supply. We had these lower shadows here, but I don't think they're bigger than the actual candle body themselves, but we did see resistance here, bull resistance, pushing it back up. So it's a tight-knit game still right now, and we've got lateral consolidation. We have narrow spread within this channel. And so it's hard to say where we are, but we look at this thing, and for some reason I'm getting like a bearish, which is a distributional bias on this thing. I think we're going to go down again, guys. I don't know why. We had these big wicks up here. If it was going to rally, we would have rallied here, I think. Instead, we got a failure to rally, where it just tried here to break this, break the trend. This would be trading range resistance, to try to break it 1, 2, 3, 4 times, and then it was rejected. It formed kind of like a head and shoulders here that we have, and then here again, hugging. We just seem like we can't break trading range midpoint. We can't get up past the 0.5 Fibonacci, back up at least to trading range resistance up here, which would be the 34.6 area. So, and indeed, if you, let's see, let's remove these drawings and let's go to, I don't usually use indicators, but I have a few that I do use sometimes just to confirm my bias. And so like I'm thinking this is a double top, so I have a double top indicator here, and it is indeed showing that it is a double top here. And so if this does break to the south, then this is projecting, I guess this is like a 2, like the 2 Fibonacci retracement, 30,000, 30.8, $30,800 Bitcoin. So if it does break, then that's what we can kind of expect it to see ultimately, to go down that far. And then that would be a, that would be a legit distribution. But you know what, guys, that may or may not happen. And if it does happen, it may not come before a bull trap. So we may see another bull trap, meaning one last leg going up. It won't even be a leg, it'll be a pump. Maybe up here to the 35.1, 36 even, before the sell-off comes and the market makers sell into it, drop the floor out, sell it all to weak hands, and the weak hands aren't able to keep the price up, and so it's going to plummet. It'll plummet back down, and then it'll BART out. You know, they call him, some people call it Bart Simpson, like the Bart Simpson hair, which is a kind of like a meme for like distribution. So we may BART out up here. We may have that sell-off mark down here. So remains to be seen. But so far, this is looking distributional. So we'll keep an eye on it. If you got anything out of this video, okay, hey, we're under 7 minutes. Fucking great. I never get these things short like this. But there's not much to talk about, just kind of sharing what I see. And then, of course, we have this predominance of supply in phase C/D of this trading range. And so at some point, it's going to have to make a move. It's going to make a move, and it's going to have to move by here. Let's get rid of this real quick. Get rid of, remove the indicators on here. And before we go, just do a quick kind of estimation of when we can expect this to happen. There. Of course, this can happen anytime, like it happened yesterday. Well, I didn't even get a chance to upload my video. And the thing dumped on me a little bit, and so I was hoping to get this uploaded before then. So yeah, well, the confluence is looking like what is that, the 31st, Halloween. So tomorrow, whenever that, no, it's not tomorrow, it's whenever the 31st is, whatever day Halloween is, that would bring it roughly to this area here. So I suspect before Halloween we're going to see like a major or semi-major price movement in Bitcoin and in the crypto markets in general. So take that as you will. Hey, we're still under 10 minutes. All right. So guys, that's it. If you got anything out of this video, like, subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. It really helps me out and encourages me. There's been some people that have commented and given me some encouragement, and I really, really appreciate that. And I'm going to respond if I haven't yet. But those of you that see these videos and you just like no bullshit, no BS crypto analysis, Wyckoff, volume spread analysis, Wyckoff. Price action is king. With me, price action and volume is king. So that's all you're going to see in these videos. And you could check out my swing trading history on TradingView. Just look it up, Hala Pablo. I'll put a link at the bottom of this video so you can go check it out. 80 to 85% win rates, and you could see the effectiveness of Wyckoff VSA with these crypto ranges, with these distributions, redistributions, accumulations, and reaccumulations, and I'm pretty accurate at calling it. So hopefully this will be like a further testament of the efficacy of Wyckoff. So, all right, and with that, I am signing out. All right, guys, this is not financial advice. Nothing here was, and none of my videos constitute that. So, happy trading, safe trading, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Adios. Bye-bye.